So One Piece Fighting Path recently has dropped a lot of characters, right? We're talking about 5 characters in month of August to September has been crazy with Gear 4 dropping and a lot of more characters has dropped as well as Virgo being the S unit for September. Now we're approaching October and to be honest, man, I don't know what they're doing, bro. They're probably dropping even more characters. And from this, they have introduced a new concept, a way of getting SS units through a Devil Fruit system, very similar to collector's tier units, and that is through getting like Luffy in Gear 4. So that's what they introduced for those SS units. And to be honest, we don't have that much resources. Obviously, we spent like, for me, I think I spent like around what 12,000 Devil Fruits on Gear 4 Luffy, and I'm still waiting on collector's tier units. But either way, this is a new concept that they introduced, and I'm kind of worried about that, right? So we have collector's tier units as like really expensive units of 20,000 plus, right? Are they going to keep the system of getting SS units through Devil Fruits, right? What I believe is that are they just saving this concept to like really hyped up units in the future, right? So that's what I'm talking about. And the new leaks and stuff suggest that Fujitora and Akainu is coming very soon. That's based on the leaks. So whenever a new SS unit drops, like we have this thought like, oh, are they gonna be tickets or Devil Fruits? Like now it's like a conversation on what's it gonna be, because there's no confirmation of what they're gonna do, right? So Fujitora and Akainu, Fleet Admiral Akainu, like bro, both of them are hyped up characters, like literally, really good characters that, are they planning to drop both of these characters as Devil Fruit units or tickets, right? Both of them is going to be crazy, right? We don't have that much resources, obviously, but one of them could be Devil Fruits. We have no confirmation, right? We have no confirmation. The leaks did suggest Devil Fruits for Akainu, but then they went back on like that and said there were tickets instead. So we don't know what the devs are planning for Fujitora and Fleet Admiral Akainu. But in my opinion, they should just go all out with tickets right now, bro. All the SS units should be tickets at this point, because we need to save up for, let's say, potential drop for a collector's tier unit. So speaking about Fujitora is actually in the story. Here's a few glimpses of the story version of Fujitora's skills. Bro is literally summoning like fucking meteors around the arena. We got some gravity area that does continuous damage as well. From the look of this model right here for the story mode Fujitora, we could get a glimpse of what it's actually going to look like in game when Fujitora actually drops as the possibly next SS unit. Bro looks amazing in the story mode. 100%, bro. Like, this is amazing. Also, there's other characters that's been introduced, such as Bellamy. Bartolomeo also been introduced in the story as well. The models is really good. And we got Burgess and Diamante, bro. Really nice. So these could be the next characters that's coming up very soon for OPFP. Really excited stuff, guys. Can't wait. So the next one I was going to talk about is obviously Akainu, Fleet Admiral Akainu. So we don't have any special gameplay in the story mode to showcase, but I want you guys to picture Akainu's skills, right? That's all up to you guys, because you guys already know this guy is going to be broken as hell. Fleet Admiral Akainu, in my opinion, could be a meta-breaking unit. Why do I say that? Because the Akainu that we have right now, when he dropped, I felt like he was meta-breaking. 100%, bro. Like this Akainu that we see in One Piece Fighting Path, a pro Akainu player facing off against a pro Akainu player is literally scary, guys. I can't even face against them. Easy 1v3. But right now, Akainu is balanced at the moment. He's not broken, like overly broken when he was released. But, the skills for Akainu is like, everything about it is amazing. So Fleet Admiral Akainu is most likely going to resemble, or might not, I don't know, it could be a totally different Akainu, right, from what we have right now. Or they could just look at the skills and just like make it OP and just like, you know, give it some red armor here, teleport across the whole arena using its magma, which is the extra card, by the way. They can make it across the whole arena. I don't know, just think of crazy things that make a unit broken in OPFP. They could just add that in Akainu. So Fleet Admiral Akainu is most likely coming after Fujitora, or could be the next SS unit. Who knows? It's the dev's choice. But really, really hyped for Akainu. So let's talk about collector's tier units. And it's been quite some time since one actually dropped in One Piece Fighting Path, right? And collector's tier units, as I said before, are 20,000, like close to, you know, it's way more expensive than getting a Gear 4 Luffy or Dofi, for example. So, you know, we gotta save those resources and stuff. But, you know, another leak that was suggested is that there is something gonna be very big coming up for December and January, right? Those 2 months is gonna be something very big, and I'm kind of very interested to see what that is, because we already know January is a hyped up month, bro. It is the month to look forward for in One Piece Fighting Path. And I said this multiple times. They're gonna drop the meta breaking unit in January. I don't know who it is. I thought it was Gear 4 Luffy, but Gear 4 Luffy is literally balanced, guys. 100%. He is not meta breaking. He is definitely not meta breaking, definitely, because I could see a lot of units facing off against Gear 4 Luffy and making, you know, doing a lot of damage here and there. I don't think Gear 4 Luffy is at that level when Shanks dropped. And to be honest, you know, I would say he's at the same level as Dofi right now. And I think the devs did a great job in balancing those two characters out. And yeah, really good. So with that being said, who's going to be the character for January? And December is a whole different thing. December, I believe, is a collector's tier drop. 100%. I kind of do believe that, because now they feel like, yo, like, they're not going to drop a collector's tier unit this whole year. December feels like a great time for them to drop a collector's tier unit. So way back in the leaks, like way back, man, like months back, we speculated that December would be a collector's tier Zoro drop, right? But I don't think that's the case, because right now in the files we have collector's tier Luffy and collector's tier Chopper in the files for right now. So I really don't know. I really don't know which collector's tier unit is actually dropping, but I'm really curious if they're actually going to drop a collector's tier unit this December. If so, then you should literally save up your devil fruits for that collector's tier unit, and you know, could be interesting. So another interesting thing that we need to figure out is who is the unit coming in January, the most hyped up unit ever, the most breaking unit ever. Who is it gonna be? So my initial thought, right, was like something, you know, someone that's really hyped, possibly like a Yonko level unit, right? And I think it's gonna be Big Mom. So why do I say Big Mom? Well, obviously based on the story, we're in almost done with Dressrosa at the point, right? And then we got Zoe, which is like, I think they're gonna cover Zoe within like two chapters at most. Like, bro, they're gonna breeze through that chapter really quickly, and then they're gonna go straight into Whole Cake Island arc, bro. Like, I have a feeling they're gonna do that. So what they're gonna do in the next batch, I feel like they're gonna introduce like a mix between a lot of Dressrosa characters, from Zoe characters, as well as characters from Whole Cake Island in one single batch. Amazing stuff right there, right? Amazing stuff. But who is gonna be the one that's dropping in January? The most hyped up one probably is gonna be Yonko Big Mom. That is my prediction. Let's just see what happens. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about it. So with that, hope you guys liked the video. On to the next one, guys. Bye.